Today, All the Devils Are Here. And this is subtitled The Hidden History of the Financial Crisis. I'm going to read a bunch of other of these quotes, as I always do. I want to let a book speak. I wasn't out to invent the biggest floating craps game of all time, but that's what happened, said one of the key figures. Almost since the phrase of the American dream was coined in the early 30s, that phrase has been synonymous with home ownership. And then, mortgage originating companies were, the next quote, all kinds of new mortgage companies could be formed, companies that competed with banks and S&Ls for mortgage customers, yet operated outside the banking system and were therefore largely unregulated. Some of them, the men who ran these new companies, may have genuinely cared about putting people in homes. All of them cared about getting rich. None of them remotely resembled George Bottom quote. This is from John Hampton, an Australian financial analyst. The way I think about the crisis is that it occurred because of the systemic abuse of trust in capital markets. The blow-ups of subprime, then of Bear Stearns, then of Fannie Mae exposed massive lies. Then we went from a collective belief in soundness to a collective belief in insolvency. Trust was destroyed. Turn the page. The title comes from The Tempest by Shakespeare. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. Now that says two things. Number one, there are devils everywhere. You're probably a devil. You devil you. And they're all here. And so, the crash was severe and total. What led up to it? A little bit of everything. Fraud, incompetence, every player, mortgage companies, lenders, Wall Street, Fannie and Freddie, government, borrowers, deserving some of the blame, all of the last page under number 22, in one weekend, Lehman Brothers bankrupt, Merrill Lynch bought by Bank of America, AIG bailed out to the tune of $85 billion. And the second quote below the line, it is very hard to find the line between delusion, venality, and outright corruption. Much of what took place during the crisis was immoral, unjust, craven, delusional, but it wasn't criminal, maybe. So what to do to keep it from happening again? There is no consensus. So the four best books, and nobody quite has the final answer. What caused this? GSEs, Fannie and Freddie, Wall Street, Congress, poor people, housing, all of it together. And my observations, there were some people well-intentioned. Angelo Mozillo really believed he could help people get homes. But when profits are being made, big profits, what is right and what is prudent is never asked. When will we ever learn? All the devils are here, the hidden history of the financial crisis. Hope you found this useful. Thank you very much.